Yes.
All right.
Of course.
100% true. You are so... How? That doesn't make any sense.
At your service.
That doesn't make any sense.
If you insist.
You had your moments. No, I don't.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
What the moments? Denial is the first stage. I'm not a fanboy. Ask Anne.
Ah, indeed.
I'm not a fanboy. Alright.
Hmm? Oh, fine. What?
Because reflection, then you see I'm not a fanboy. With that cooking stream, I looked more like a burglar.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
All right.
Okay, I was pretty stupid yesterday. That is sarcophagus. I did not see that before. I was fucking stupid. Here we go.
I feel better now. I feel whole again.
This is face reveal. It was on Anne's stream. Well, it was really a face reveal because I still had the mask on.
Thank you for everything you have done. I am restored. And I hope your own healing is not too far off.
You called? Yes. At your service. Very well.
Face stream? You saw half of my face during Anne's cooking stream. You saw half of my face there.
Party before venturing forth.
Ah, hello. Of course.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Is Mrs. Blonde? No.
Hmm? If you insist.
Not blonde. My hair's brown.
I'll stick with you no matter what. But we should still try and be decent to people.
So that's the question. Are we gonna do the Watcher's Keep now, or are we gonna do it later in the expansion? How much? That doesn't make me toxic. What are you on about? You know what? The Watcher's Keep was not in the main game, so we're gonna keep it for the DLC. Yeah, let's keep it for the DLC.
You have been waylaid by enemies and must defend yourself.
It brings you down this way, the Pool of Adventure Zone. This head is too small for it.
You cold?
I just don't like myself with the hat. I look weird with the hat.
My spell has failed. Finish 40. My Finish 40 has no effect.
Yes. Indeed. At your service.
Fuck, where were they even?
Fine.
What? Oh no, wait. Another exit here.
Ah, hello.
Yeah, here they are. What mighty question is the mighty question?
Your return. All has been relatively quiet here. I believe the Drow were mostly satisfied with the destruction of our temple. They have made no further serious advancement. Yet.
Oh no, wait! Bodhi, as Bodhi, you claimed you did not know who stole the lantern. You must have made mention of it. You obviously had some idea who it might have been. We questioned you for quite a while, you recall. Possibly, but I never said she was vampire. Why lie about knowing of her? Perhaps not, but you did ask for holy water and stakes. One needs only put 2 and 2 together and makes a correct assumption. This is quite the reach in logic. Come now. Should I go into detail about what Bodhi said? Anything said by her or the exile, Irenicus, must be treated as suspect. You would do well not to repeat their tale to those that do not need to know them. Sorenicus is now the exile. That's not a name for a stranger. Perhaps I should ask around. No, this is not for you to know. Even though you are an elf, you are an outsider. This should not be known to you or anyone. It is a shame we had buried. I can't tell you, Todd Howard, it is not my place to do so. The exiles, the Serenicus and Bodhi are criminals. Their crime was great, their punishment greater. And so he has returned for some sort of revenge. I fail to see the great shame in this. You do not understand, and I am not prepared to make you. If you wish to know more, you will have to talk to one of those involved. Them and the High Priestess, she will tell you. We will have to breach the city to find her. Fortunately, my sages have instructed me in the use of the lantern. We must go, but most of my elves must remain to hold the drow. We must not be struggling on those fronts when we face what is in the city. Follow, Todd Howard. We must let the lantern lead us to Suldanesala. I can only hope that the exile will have left us a city to find. Okay, that's not what I wanted to... I forgot.
The lanthorn is almost buzzing. There can be no... Sweet Suldanesala.
I must tell me what Irenicus has done in the city.
I must determine what Irenicus has done within the city.
Okay. Wait, I can still dip. Because there was still like some other quest that I wanted to do. I thought I was like too late. Actually, I wanna... Wait, let's just...
At your service, of course.
Let's just do this. Uma Hills. I need to go.
Ah, if you insist. Indeed.
Stop.
What?
Do you see him? Ready yourself.
Damen, I would speak at you.
Sharp-eyed as ever. Your choice in companions has not improved.
Is your treachery not enough that you must consort with a killer? I thought you better then. Shut up. I said I would speak at you. This matter is finished. I will not acknowledge this again. If you press it, I will be forced to deal with you. As you were forced to deal with the harpers that died in Athkatla? Yes, actually, and you well know it. Galvary was no more a harper than a treant. His actions betrayed him, and all those that followed him. The Garish hold his political agenda. He was merely using the weight of the harper's name to promote himself. Tell me, what did he offer you? You don't know what you're saying, Jaheira. Your association with this Todd Howard has poisoned your judgment. Then I am better for it. Call me traitor, but I have followed the spirit of the harpers. You are the traitor, and if the events were known, others would see. Ah, but the events are not known. What is accepted is that you have killed your brethren and taken up with a known murderer. There is no evidence existing to the contrary. Of course not. Despite the ambushes, you will still be able to claim the moral high ground for your actions. What happened to you, Dermin? I do not know you. One grows weary. We would have done good works, Jaheira. Just from a more profitable perspective. At the cost of the innocents, that is always the way. Innocent? Is that what you call Todd Howard? But he is a child of Baal. Whether his nature is good or bad, it will certainly be disruptive. It certainly disrupted you. The innocents also include harpers that have died thinking they were fighting for the right cause. Galvary's cause, your cause. Regrettable losses. As was yours, though I suspect you have been gone for years. Ah, your wit is still the most dangerous trait about you, Jaheira. I told you to cultivate it. Little did I know I would be on the receiving end one day. Save it, Dermin. I have no more guilt about facing you or any other sent on this fool's crusade. You are the betrayers, not I. I know this in my heart. You will pardon me if I have a look for myself? Alright.
The best defense is an overwhelming...
Yes, yes.
Hello. That's not right.
Baldur is dead. I did not wish to do this. I did not. We are in the right, Todd Howard, but why does it still hurt? The right thing is not always the easiest. Actually, it's usually the bloody hard bit. Heh, you and your jokes make me smile far too often, even when I do not want to. People will think I'm getting soft. Yes, but you're always quick with a backhand to set them right. Shush you. I'm supposed to be feeling bad about this whole thing. Oh, let's just get moving. Okay, Schnicker.
Stop handing me things. Do I look like I'm made of hands? You call...
Alright, let's sleep. Now we're gonna see if we can beat up that dragon.
All right, all right. Never had rats. No siree. Yeah, very well.
Um.
Of course.
Was it in here?
At your service, if you insist. Indeed. Oh, fine.
Oh no, wait, it was just north of here, I think. There was like this shadow dragon, and there was the red dragon. I forgot where they are though. I think, what was it? Uber Hill somewhere here?
Oh, hello.
Temple ruins. Can it be that it was here? Oh, I can't go back anymore. Okay, never mind then.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
How amusing that your petty fleshlings would dare disturb the slumber of the Shadow Dragon. Are you deaf? Blind? Whatever, I shall tear your bodies apart and feast on your innards while you whimper and cry for mercy. Never mind, I found her.
Yes?
Yep.
Where myth goes, evil stands beside. You call... All right, all right. Yes? I didn't want to cast that spell. At your... Very well. Oh.
I'm weak enough without my wound.
Okay,
Yes?
so we're
At your
gonna...
Nature's service away.
Don't yell. I can hear you just fine.
Oh, hello. Of course.
Yep.
Right, she can't cast.
Where Minsk goes, evil stands beside. If you insist.
It is done.
Indeed.
With vengeance! Yes?
Bye bye, Val. Have a good one. Bye bye.
Yes. I want to live. Yes, of course. At your service.
Incactus pulca.
Ah, hello.
Don't yell. I can hear you just fine.
If you insist. You point where Minsk goes, evil stands aside. Indeed. No effect.
What is it?
No effect. Right.
What do you want?
Yes. No effect.
You cold?
Swords, not words.
Name.
Minsk and must get aid soon. Jump on my sword while you can, Ivan. I won't be as gentle. Live by the sword. Live a good long time. Stand back.
My Uncle Spanky's thumb.
Ouch. Fine.
My Uncle Spanky's thumb.
You point.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Sword. See battle. Go for the eyes. Go for the eyes.
Nice, he's dead.
How long do you intend to crack your whip on my back? I said stop now.
This yellowed sheet of parchment describes the process used by the ancient dwarven smith Silverblade to forge the original Hammer of Thunderbolts, as well as the means by which he intends to continue to shape the weapon into its ultimate form. By the combining of the Hammer of Thunderbolts, gauntlets of ogre power, and the girdle of the Frostgiant's strength, and using the power of the hammer's true name Crum Fair, an ultimate weapon of destruction could still be completed using the scroll. Damn.
What is it? You called? All right, all right. Yes, very well.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
The dragon doesn't like you. No one does.
Of course.
Okay.
At your service.
I just have to see.
If you insist.
Where exactly is a Vierkrak? I forgot what a dragon is. The journal doesn't tell me. Baldur's Gate to Vierkrak. Vierkrak. Windspear Hills, thank you.
Indeed.
Never had rats. No sorry. You're not mercenaries, are you? I ate those money-grubbing scum.
Fine.
How long do you intend to crack your whip on my back? I say we stop now.
All right, all right.
Make way, villainy! Hero coming through!
I await. It is done.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Every hamster has his day. Butt kicking, for goodness!
Bad kicking.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Yes?
What is it? Very
You
well.
must gather your party before venturing forth.
Oh, it is about time we rested. I have seen enough waking hours, thank you very much.
Jahira, your frown does not do your face justice. Try to be cheerful. I do not wish to be cheerful, I wish to be miserable, hating everything that has led to what we are. If I knew what was wrong, I could help. Stop being so damn reasonable. Get mad and say you won't stand for it. Act like you should. Jahira, calm yourself. This makes no sense. It makes a lot of sense to me. If you had only acted like everyone said, if you had just been the murderous bastard you were born to be, none of this would have happened. If you had accepted your evil heritage, I would not have sided with you. I would not have fought for you. I would not have... Jahira, making you wrong will not change anything. If I were wrong, at least the dead would have died for just reason. So many that are dead and we are the cause. How can all those people have been wrong? They're simply aware. You know in your heart that you are right in this. Bah! What does the heart know? It makes you do foolish things for no cause. It makes you forget the dead before you should. It makes you fall in... It makes you do things that wreak havoc in your mind. I'm sorry, Todd Howard, you should not have to hear this. You have been good and true. I should be happy, but I'm not. Even with all we have done to make things right, I'm still troubled. Time heals all wounds, unless of course they get infected. Funny, I'm just in the mood for laughing. Let's just get some rest.
You call, of course.
I should just ignore those.
Yes, of course.
Oh, it is about time we rested. I have seen enough waking hours, thank you very much.
At your service. Oh, hello.
How long do you intend to crack your
You must
whip on
gather
my
your
back?
party before venturing
Stop
forth.
now.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Indeed.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
What is it?
You asked for it.
You what?
Weapon has no effect! Our weapon is faulty!
Dent?
Weapon has no effect!
You call
Right.
Weapon has no
Fine.
effect! Our weapon is faulty!
Yes.
Weapon is faulty! Weapon has no effect!
Don't heal, we're gonna resting anyway.
At your service.
Weapon is faulty!
I didn't want to cast that spell.
Weapon has no effect! Weapon has no effect! Weapon has no effect! Weapon has no effect!
Actually, I could beat that dragon.
Weapon has no effect! Weapon has no effect!
Oh dear. Yes, of course.
This place is just
you
too darn
insist.
creepy.
At
I
your
really want
service.
out of here.
Cactus Pulka Imperio.
Ah, hello.
Our servants await.
What indeed?
So where Minsk goes, evil stands aside.
I await your need. It is done.
Don't yell. Yes, yes.
Yes, of
Standard
course.
tactic, that.
Yep, gotcha.
To
Yes.
return? Oh, well, it is.
Minsk and
At your service. Ah, hello.
And a lower resistance.
Here.
every monster has his day.
I am weak.
Armor, sharpened and raring to go. Battling.
Johnson at your service.
Aren't you good to go?
Take that, tournament scum.
Here.
Okay, I do like no damage to Vierkrack.
Cannot end like this.
Don't forget to raise me.
Okay, I don't think I can do Vierkrack.
Yes.
I don't need to do Vierkrack. Fuck it. I do like no damage to it. Fucking hell.
Of course.
Oh my god. Wait, what?
Where Minsk goes, evil stands aside. Great fun!
Yes,
Right?
At your service.
Prepare your doom.
Aren't you good to my blade cutting down the sword?
If you insist.
Great fun!
Alive, Shige!
The best defense is an overwhelming
The eyes. Go
indeed.
for the eyes! Yeah!
Enough for something. Right you are.
Ultranen! No mercy for those who oppose
Ready,
us!
all right, all right.
No, no, wait. Yes. At your service. Advance! I'll stay back here. Ah, hello.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
What is it?
All right. Weapon is faulty! Weapon has no effect! Weapon has no effect!
Prepare to meet your doom.
Yes. Very well.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Of course.
God.
At your service, if you insist. Ah, hello. Indeed.
It's long past time for turnip tea.
I need a
little
swig
rest
of
will
some
shake the
strong
stool from our eyes,
dwarven
and ache from
ale.
our legs.
Can make some armor out of the dragon scales.
Me timber's bad enough without ye bothering me. Your chatter is starting to wear on me nerves.
Okay, I got nothing else.
What is it? You called? All right, all right.
Let's go to the temple and then we're gonna go main story. We got level drained quite hard.
Very well.
Wisdom is only possessed by the learned.
Yes? At your... Of course. Ah, hello. If you insist.
I will learn time stop and comet, so it's gonna be good.
Indeed. What is it? Oh, fine.
We shall never surrender the Hardwoods.
Your return. All has been relatively quiet here.
Okay, so we
I
know
believe the
that,
Drow
but
were
they're
mostly
still lying to us.
satisfied with the destruction of our temple. They have no serious advancement yet. It is
Alright.
here. I can feel it. The lanthorn is almost buzzing. There can be no mistake. Stand back, and I shall make the way clear. Sweet Soldan Esilar, I have been away too long. I must determine what Irenicus has done within the city.
I'll wager that it has been long since you have indulged your elven nature. Welcome home. Follow me within and we shall determine the extent of the damage. I shall meet you on the other side of the passage. Do not tarry. Keep that drow of yours on their guard. None of her kind has seen the beauty of an elven city since their fall. I would blindfold her if I could. Others would put her eyes out.
You called? Yes.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
guided by the light of the rim lanthorn, you pass effortlessly through what had seemed an impenetrable wall of trees. The city that greets you as you emerge is at once inspiring, but also profoundly troubling. For amidst the majestic architecture are dozens of bodies, elves that have fallen while defending their home. Soldan Esalar is in the grip of Irenicus and his minions, and it will not be relinquished without a fight.
It is as I feared. The madman Irenicus has unleashed his anger upon the city, and worse yet, I now recognize the magic he has employed. Corruption magics, illusions from a race of spirits, the Rakshasa. Such creatures are very predatory. It would appear that there is no depth to which Irenicus will not sink. Soldan Esalar is under siege. With this number of beasts under his command, Irenicus will be very hard to unseat.
I want to wish to damage the city. What would be the best course of action? We must proceed with caution. Not everyone in the city can withstand an onslaught like this. The safety must take priority. You must seek out Alicent. She will know what to do. She has a link to the divine, not unlike your own, though through a much more benevolent spirit. Failing that, find the High Priestess, Demon. If anyone had a warning of Irenicus and made preparations, it would have been one of these two. Go, Todd Howard. I will garrison this area with my elite war guards. We will shepherd people to safety as you secure the inner city. For the Queen!
At your service.
Oh my god.
All right, all right. Got that spin. Very well.
Weapon is faulty. Weapon has no effect. Weapon has no effect. Weapon is faulty. Weapon has no effect. Weapon is faulty. No effect. Weapon has no effect. Weapon has no effect.
Oh dear.
It cannot be happening. It cannot.
Oh, thank you, my lady. Yes, thank you. We thought for sure those horrible creatures would kill us. They slaughtered all of the priestesses. Yes, they came into the temple and killed them. All of Relifane's children. Oh, but not Demon. The High Priestess is still alive. I saw her earlier, battling these creatures. You must save her. Where can I find Demon? I last saw her in the southwest of the city. Perhaps she has retreated into one of the homes there. I do not know. I shall find her if I can. Meanwhile, Elhan is at the gates, evacuating the city. Go there and you should be safe. Yes, of course. We will go there right now.
What is it? Of course.
No, Vanitas, probably not.
You called? If you insist. Indeed.
Weapon is faulty.
Yeah.
Weapon has no
At your
effect.
service.
Weapon has no effect. Weapon has no effect.
Jesus.
In
Or jump.
Weapon is faulty!
At your service. Stay back here.
Got you good.
Those fucking cats.
Hello, of course.
This behavior must not continue. Feel the burning stare of my hamster and change your ways. Great fun! Right?
Weapon is faulty!
If you insist.
No mercy for those who help. Weapon is faulty!
Cut you down to size.
Weapon has no effect! Weapon has no effect!
Don't yell. I can hear you just fine.
What is indeed?
Beware! Your knees are mine! Not even a dent.
Weapon has no effect!
You called?
Weapon has no effect!
Fine.
Not even a dent?
Yep, gotcha.
At your service.
Weapon has no effect!
Hello.
My blade will
Beware!
cut you down
Your
to size.
knees are mine!
Weapon has no effect!
Enough without my
Jesus.
Of course.
Fall
Beware! Your knees are mine!
no effect!
At your if you insist. I didn't want to cast that spell.
Weapon has no effect!
Hello.
Weapon has no effect! Weapon has no effect!
Indeed.
Weapon has no effect!
good to go.
Great
Weapon is
fun!
faulty! Weapon has no effect! Weapon has no effect! Weapon has no effect! Weapon has no effect! Weapon has no effect!
Not even a dent?
Weapon has no effect! Weapon has no effect! Weapon has no effect! Weapon has no effect! Weapon has no effect!
You point, I punch.
You called?
Weapon has no effect! Weapon has no effect! Weapon has no effect! Weapon has no effect! Weapon is faulty! Weapon has no effect! Weapon has no effect! Weapon has no effect! Weapon is faulty! Weapon has
Fucking
no
kill it.
effect! Weapon has no
Must
effect!
get aid soon.
Weapon is
Swords,
faulty!
not words.
Weapon has no effect! Weapon has no effect! Weapon has no effect! Weapon is faulty! Weapon has no effect!
To a
Weapon has no effect!
get aid soon.
Weapon is faulty! Weapon has no effect! Weapon has no
Oh
effect!
dear.
Weapon has no effect! Weapon is faulty! Weapon has no effect!
Yes. Fine.
My blade will cut you down to size.
At your service. Hello. What if...
Nate, right? You are.
cold. All right, all right. Yeah, very well. At your service, of course.
Just like so many buildings.
If you insist.
Minsk, and where Minsk goes, evil
indeed.
stands aside.
Meet your swarm.
Oh, fine. All right, all right. What is it? Very well. You cold? Of course. If you insist.
Okay, let's go to Damien's house.
Ready and all right, all right.
Yes. At your service.
Next time.
Ah, hello. Indeed. The best defense is an overwhelming offense.
At last. God, duty grows serious. Let's get down to killing you. Oh, I suppose I should be official about it. You there. All citizens must stay indoors under threat of death. The High Priestess is being punished for her part in our master's cause. You shall be slain for even thinking of approaching her house.
Finish 40.
Good.
I didn't want to cast that spell at you. What is it?
Must get aid soon.
Yes, of course. If you insist.
Little bitch. Alright, I guess I just cast time stop myself, you little fuck.
Advance! I'll
That's not
stay back
right.
here.
My Uncle
At your
Spanky
service.
Stop prepared to meet your doom.
Ah, hello.
No mercy for those who oppose us.
Go for the eyes! Yeah!
Nature's service awaits.
What is it? Indeed.
Jargles.
You cold? Fine.
Great fun!
Yeah.
Feel the backhand of
Finish
justice! You were Minsk. Go for the eyes.
Finish 40.
Go for the eyes!
Weapon is faulty.
best officer is a dead chap.
Yes, of course. At your service. If you insist.
Where Minsk goes, even stands ace. I turn to shield Boo and have lost my spell.
Weapon is faulty. Weapon has no effect.
You point, I punch.
Weapon is faulty.
Hey, jump on my sword while you can, evil. I won't be as gentle.
Made yourself away.
What is it? Indeed.
The best officer is a
call-
dead officer.
Yes. Fine.
My Uncle Stop! Incantus Fulca in Imperio.
Yes.
Fuck that dude, man.
Incantus Fulca in Imperio. Incantus Incantus The best officer is a dead sacrifice.
Where Minsk goes, even
Weapon is faulty.
At your service.
Oh dear.
Weapon is faulty.
Minsk and
Of course. What is
What
it
an
if you
asshole, dude.
insist?
Fucking time stop. What an asshole.
If you are not servants of the exile, then aid me against these creatures, I beg of you.
You call yes.
feels in my hand of
Weapon has no effect.
At your service.
Weapon has no effect. No mercy for
dear.
those who oppose us. Weapon is faulty. Weapon has no effect. Uncle Spanky Stomp.
Oh dear.
Weapon has no effect. Weapon has no effect.
Ah, indeed.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I'm not getting it back. The true test of madness is a simple measurement of the mind's position. The cured shall be rewarded, the afflicted shall be... But tell me that guy...
Yes. Sir. Hello.
This isn't boring. I'll give it Weapon has no effect. Weapon is faulty. No effect.
Do something else.
Weapon is faulty.
Of course.
Oh my god, stop spawning.
Weapon is faulty. Weapon has no effect.
The merch has arrived, let's go Ali! Nice!
Oh,
is it good? Is it good quality?
Weapon has no effect. Weapon has no effect.
What is it?
Nature first awakes.
You called? If you insist.
Nature,
Feel
take
the
a
backlash,
Weapon has no effect.
Yes. Indeed.
Okay, she was alive now.
Gotcha good.
Hmm.
Weapon is faulty. Weapon has no effect. Weapon has no effect.
At your service. Oh, fine.
The mousepad seems nice and everything else looks good. Nice, I'm glad to hear that. It's good.
Swords, not words!
Thank you for your assistance, strangers.
Forgive me also if I reward your effort with questions. How did you come to be here? Our city is not usually found by outsiders, doubly so with the exile employing his magics to hide us. It is beyond fortuitous if you stumbled here unknowingly. I seek the one you call the exile. Irenicus has taken much from me. It is our folly if we think his terror would be isolated. I apologize if we pained you, for we are partially to blame for each act of evil he survives to commit. We will seek to make reparations when this matter is done, but the exile is firmly in control at the moment. We are at his mercy. Alan was partially vexing, demanding help while also refusing information. I am not so concerned with the shame of our people over Irenicus and Bodhi. What good is our silence if the city is crushed because we would not seek help? As an elf, perhaps you will come to understand our hesitation in speaking of this. Hopefully, it is a folly that will not be repeated again. The exile were not always as you know them now. They once had names, and I would have been proud to speak, and were as worthy as any other of praise. Then they have fallen far from that lofty perch. I see no trace of worth in them now. Certainly, you are entitled to your misgivings. You would not be here if you were not driven by powerful emotions, and the exile is good at provoking a reaction. He has garnered the strongest of reaction from us, his own people. He was wronged, for he wronged us greater than any other. He is a criminal that knows no bounds. Yes, he was elven as we are, but no longer. Queen Elysim cast him out, for he had proven he was not elven at heart. And Bodhi? She and he were well known in the elven court of Sultanessela. He at least was a great asset of our kind and kin. He was the greatest of our mages, as skilled as any of elven blood could be without divine assistance. He even had the favor of the queen. It was not enough. For the two, the sister was the insatiable one. She was not as regarded, but she held great influence over her brother and pulled him into a madness. How lovely, it's nice that those butchers keep so close. Together they sought more than was possible. They wished the power of the gods, and they were not concerned about the consequences. He of the exiles performed a dark ritual and committed a grave offense against the greatest symbol of our longevity, the Tree of Life. He sought to merge his essence with the divine tree, draining it and stealing its energy. He failed, but there was a price to pay for the rest of us. He disrupted the elven connection to land and nature. There was a great shock that ran through Sultanessela, and many of our weaker citizens lay near death. That he would endanger so many for he and his sister's selfish goals was one thing, but to threaten the very nature of what makes us who we are was unfathomable. Then why was he not killed outright? It would have saved a lot of trouble. It fell to Elysim to judge the crime, and she was harsh, having forsaken everything elven. They would be outcasts, so they might learn how precious our ways are, of spiritually high regard. Elysim petitioned the gods, and a divine curse was placed upon the exiles. All their connection to the elven spirit was severed. Elysim thought it's a punishment worse than death, alive no longer than the humans. Wow. And the elven spirits banished from the paradise all elven kind are entitled to. The sister exposed herself to vampirism to try and counteract the divine curse, but the gods are not rooted so easily. The brother did not risk the same. A better man would have learned to appreciate what he had lost, perhaps learning humanity and seek to make amends. He did not prove to be a better man. You cut Irenicus and Bodhi loose, and instead of reforming, they plot revenge. Typical. We had hoped this would turn out better. The exile has found a way to restore himself, has made pacts with our most despised enemies, and has resumed its original plot. And this is where I come in. He stole my divine soul through some sort of ritual. I have no way to accurately measure the cost of our decisions on you. Reparations will be made, if there is anyone left here to make them. I'm still in shock that this happened. So much of Sultanessela's defense were away, battling the Drow and their incursion at the temple. We were left weak. One group of exiles helping another, both so full of their petty hatred and jealousy that they would stop at nothing to strike at our hearts. The exile brought to the city magical constructs and demons, and a black dragon, which landed to the northwest. I've been trying to fight, but there are too many. Alan spoke of Elysim and how she might be able to help. The exile has seeded the streets with the minions and taken Elysim into the palace. I have made an attempt to enter, but it is sealed tight. Whether you search for the queen or seek the exile for reason of your own, you will have to get into the palace and also deal with the monsters in the streets. And I believe there is a way to do both at the same time, though it will not be easy. Now we have seen it too, that it will not be easy. Do we even have time for this? We are here to get Todd Howard's soul back, maybe if it wouldn't take too long. It's horrible to see this place suffer. I obviously do not have the strength myself to complete the task. I think perhaps you do. If I tell you what to be done, will you do it? I will. The temple is dedicated to Rilifane Ralatil. He can summon the spirit defender of the forest to protect us, and he has the power to break the seal on the palace. But the Leaf Lord must be awakened, his avatar summoned in order for the spirit to come. The exiled creature have desecrated the temple and stolen the artifacts I need. And the artifacts are lost in the city, held by the exiled minions, perhaps even the black dragon in the northwest. There are 3, the talisman of Rilifane, a golden cup and a moonblade. Go into the temple, which will most likely be guarded, and place the items on the statue in the center. This will summon the avatar to our defense. Alright.
Hmm? What is it? Alright, alright. You called? Very well.
This behavior must not continue. Feel the burning stare of my hamster and change your ways.
Weapon is faulty.
Not even a dent.
Great fun!
Weapon has no... Weapon is faulty.
Not even
Yes.
Has no effect. Weapon has no effect. Weapon is faulty. Weapon has no effect. Weapon has no effect. Weapon has no effect.
Of course.
What is this? The harpist's house.
If you insist. Ah, hello indeed. Hmm? Fine. What is it?
Let's fight this dragon.
You call? Yes. At your service. All right, all right.
Phew, the Irenicus has sent lunch at last. That is well. I grow tired of this treasure now. Nitsidramanit is no pathetic soldier to send guard over a tarnished cup. Evil worm, you shall slay no more innocents in this city. Die. Excellent, I do so enjoy it when they struggle. Okay.
Yes. At your service, of course. Ah, hello.
Nature service. Okay. Faccio, faccio, fere.
If you insist.
Dude, what the fuck?
The best defense is an overwhelming offense. Take that! Take that! Oh dear. All right. You call? Yes.
By Uncle Frankie's thumb.
Here.
What do you want?
At your service.
Gotcha good.
It cannot end like
Ooh!
Yeah, of course. At your, if you insist. Yeah. All right. At your service. Yeah.
point swords, not worse!
Actual indeed. Stay back here. Hello.
Yes, it is.
What is it?
Vince and
You call
that's not right! Every hunter has
Whew.
Stands the dust.
armored, sharpened. I have had to drop what you gave me. I have only 2 arms and no more space.
That was intense. Ay. Mm. Mass raise then. Summon fallen diva. Ooh.
I await your need.
Jon Jonsson at your service.
Yes. At your... fine.
Dragon dead.
Oh.
Dragon is dead.
All right, all right.
Monsters! There are monsters everywhere in Solden SLR!
Blasty's golems, may the protector spare the exiled souls for what he has done here today. And a blast us too for sending us... or sending so much to fight the drow and leaving the golden Sultan Essela unprotected. Question of you, stranger. I thought the exile had hidden us. How do you come to be here? I'm come here to fight Irenicus, your exile. It does not matter how I got here. If that is the case, then I suppose it does not matter indeed. We have seen much death today. Children, women, I can barely speak of it. And there will be more before the day is over, I'm sure of it. If you do anything here today, I pray you find the exile and give the corrupted fool what he truly deserves, a death and an eternity in the abyss.
Very well.
You must gather gather your party before venturing forth.
Your cursed brethren are dead. Irenicus hopes to steal the blade, and then more of you will be sent screaming back to the pits. Ooh. Oh, he's gonna die. There's no more power in it than you know. Oh. Super Saiyan? Okay.
What is it? Of course. You call? If you insist. Yes, indeed.
Okay, we got the Moonblade and we got so the talisman now.
At your snare. Fine. Oh,
They don your arms and live as slaves. The city's doomslayers is preferable. No, slavery is preferable. No.
what is it?
All right. Weapon has no effect.
Try something else.
Weapon has no effect.
You call? Very well.
No mercy for those who oppose us.
Yes.
Weapon is faulty. Yes.
At your, of course. Ah, hello.
I am ready.
If you insist. What is it? Yes.
You asked for it. I'll give it that.
Who is too young to have to avenge me?
At your... Ah, hello.
Weapon has no effect. Weapon has no effect.
What is it? All right.
Oh, I'll show you a fight.
You very well.
Weapon has no effect.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Weapon has no
Must get aid. Swords, not words!
Of course.
Weapon has no effect. Weapon has no effect. Weapon has no effect.
Boah.
Shaw guides my hand.
You call indeed.
Fuck, now.
Yes. Fine.
What audacity, Howard! You continue to surprise me! But I dance here. Irenicus must not be disturbed during the ritual. What ritual? What is he planning now? What does it matter, Todd Howard? He will soon be dead.
Speak your mind. Victory shall be ours. You know this. Nature's servant awaits.
I didn't want to cast that spell.
Oh, everyone is casting Gate. I hate how everyone is casting fucking Gate now.
Yes, at your service.
Nature's servant awaits.
Such a fucked up spell.
Ah, hello. Of course.
I await your move. Jacques.
What is it?
That's it good.
You call?
It is done.
You want to show I must say.
Yes. Indeed.
Weapon has no effect.
Swords, not words!
Ah, hello.
Weapon is faulty.
Yes,
Weapon is faulty. Here. Weapon has no effect.
Oh dear.
I am here. Here. Here.
Oh dear.
The sons are
You call?
This isn't boring. I'll give it that.
I am yours to command.
Yes. At your service.
Shaw guides my hand.
The best defense is an overwhelming offense. All right.
Where the heck is Minsk? No.
Yes, of course. At your service.
Nature's servant awaits. Jacques.
Yep.
Don't yell. I can hear you just fine.
Weapon has no effect. Weapon is faulty. Fall, creature, and weapon has no effect.
What is it?
Weapon is faulty. No effect. Weapon has faulty. Weapon is faulty.
Have at you! I want to live!
Weapon is faulty.
Fine.
What the fuck, Tavi? 1,270, dude. Jesus Christ, Tavi.
Yes,
What's up, so toxic?
of course. At your service.
Nature's servant awaits.
You point, I punch.
Don't yell. I can hear you just fine.
Good night? You having your reading session now?
Every hamster has his day.
Weapon has no effect.
Something else.
The best defense.
Weapon Weapon has no effect.
Nice.
Faulty. Weapon has no effect.
Something else.
Fine. Yes.
You must gather your party before venturing forth. You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Oh, Minsk is in another dimension.
All right.
Wait, so,
Ah, hello. Very well. Of course.
I'm missing one item.
Where midst goes evil and sight.
What is it? You call? If you insist, yes.
I await your lead.
At your service. Indeed. Ah, hello.
Gotcha good.
Your yes, a standard tap. Beware! Your knees are mine!
Help my wounds. Someone give me a hand over here.
Take that!
Yeah, gotcha. Help my wounds. Someone give me a hand over here.
What is it?
Gotcha.
Oh dear.
Next time.
Weapon is faulty.
Oh dear.
Who stands under
Oh dear.
Take that! Weapon has no effect. Weapon has no.
Yes.
Weapon has no.
Fine.
Weapon is faulty.
Come on. Hey, Kjak! Hoi hoi.
Weapon has
At your
no
service.
effect. Weapon has no.
You sound like got it.
All right, all right. What? Very well.
troubled times are upon us.
Greetings, stranger. You have fought your way through the city, haven't you? How is it that you came here? I thought the exile had hidden the city from all view. I'm here with Elhan. He is evacuating people at the city gates. Elhan, good to know, but I cannot take all these wounded to the gates. We are safe for the moment. These creatures must be stopped soon, or we are all doomed. Do you know where the exile is? We also the exile arrived on the Black Dragon, the dragonland outside the city to the northwest, but we were too busy fighting golems to notice much else. Last we heard, the exile entered the palace and sealed the gate. Nothing can break through. Queen Alicine is within, as is the Tree of Life. No doubt his target. What happened there? What happened here then? We retreated here when it was obvious we couldn't stand against the exiled creature. Many of us died. Now all we can hope is that the army gets through.
Of course.
If you insist.
I didn't want to cast that spell, lady.
Has no effect. Weapon has no effect. Weapon has no effect. Creature.
Must get aid soon.
I will require healing if I am.
Yes. At your service. I want to live. The best
Beware! Your need.
Hello.
Try
Of
something
course.
else. Weapon is faulty. Weapon has no effect. Weapon has
I
no
hate this, man.
Yeah, of course. At your service.
Nature service away.
Hello. If you insist.
Oh, now they're gone, huh? Oh, that's the one, huh?
What is it? Indeed.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Fine. You call... Yes. All right, all right.
What? What is it you want?
All I did was looking your way, Jahira. Are you alright? Fine, I'm just fine. Well? Well, what? You said you were fine. That's what I said, but I meant I'm sorry. I shouldn't need to play these games. I'm just mad and I don't know how to get out. I know why I'm upset, but I just can't seem to shake it. I am angry with that dung weasel Derman for for making me feel guilty for killing him. Isn't that ridiculous? The bastard was putting people in danger for nothing, and I feel guilty for ending it. He put you in a position of opposing a mentor. It couldn't help but trouble you. I know, it was not I wasn't prepared for this. I'm not used to mourning my enemies. It's not much easier than mourning friends, and I haven't done enough of that. I will need a bit of space for now. Damn, why is it so hard? Remove the bad seeds and walk into the sunset. That's how it's supposed to go. Nice and clean.
At your service. Very well.
Bro, I thought she's leaving my party. Dude, for a second, I thought she's leaving my party.
Of course. If you insist.
This is a dark time for us all, but there is hope.
I just want to see if I have all the artifacts needed. Let me see. I did not see all the artifacts amongst your possession. The creature who raided the temple and took them should still be in the city. Find them.
Ah, indeed.
Still be in the city.
Fine.
The odd, distinctly elven container is locked and no amount of pressure will force it open. The lid holds 5 pressure plates, each adorned with symbols common to Suldanesela: a Relephane, Tree of Life, a rune of Suldanesela, Corellon Lorathian, the father of the elven pantheon, and the elven symbol of water. Cryptic text below the rune makes a reference to a priest stone in the room above. A clue to the puzzle, perhaps? Above the rune as an inscription reads, "The natural order shall prevail." Obviously, the runes on the box must be pressed in a certain order to access the contents. The edge of the box seems corroded as if by acid. Which rune will you press? Corellon? Relephane. Okay. Okay. So... Ay. Corellon. Relephane. Branches of Relephane. The water flowed, granting the life of trees Suldanessa owes all of the tree. Nice, I got a talisman.
All right. Very well.
Nice.
Of course.
This is a dark time for us all, but there is hope.
If everything is needed now, you must battle your way into the temple. And place on the statue, please go quickly. Okay.
What is it? If you insist. Indeed.
Thank God I already battled my way through there.
Gather your party before venturing forth.
Fine.
The avatar of the Great Oak stands before you, mortals. What transpires here that requires the attention of the Leaf Lord?
The mage John Aranicus says, the exile has returned. He who once was the elves but is no longer survives yet. Once again he commits a sacrilege against the Tree of Life. The exile protects himself with power that corrupts nature. I cannot touch him. He holds she who is of my blood imprisoned within corruption. He uses her link to the Tree of Life to drain its power. Why, what is he going to? The exile seeks to join the Seldarine. The exile seeks to become a god as he sought once before. So he seeks to actually join the Seldarine, to become an elven god in fact. The man is insanely ambitious, striving towards the impossible. The first of the Seldarine would never permit it. The Tree of Life must not perish or our children will suffer. The spirits of this wood will be called to defeat the evil that the exile has brought into our midst. Rise, spirits, it is I, Rillifain Ralatil of the Seldarine who calls you. Defend our children this day. And you, mortal, you seek to defeat the exile. Free she who is of my blood from his corruption, and she will sever the link he uses. But Aranicus is sealed. The exile blocks your way, sealing the gates to the great palace. I shall unseal them. It is done. I can do no more.
You called?
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Yes. All right.
You have my greetings, faithful one.
Bless you, stranger. The Avatar has released the guardian spirits. The city is saved and the palace open for you. Go and help our queen. The exile holds her within. If you need healing or supplies, I shall be happy to help you. Rillifain has blessed you, and what service our temple offers of yours for a pittance. The soldiers have even offered some of their weapons and supplies. Sure. What's these spells that you have? Damn.
At your service. Very well.
You are more than welcome in my sight.
Where did I sell that scimitar?
Ah, hello. Of course.
There we go. Oh yeah, I would say we're gonna stop here, right before the entrance to the palace. And then we're gonna finish it tomorrow. Well, the main game, then maybe we can even start the DLC, the expansion. Maybe. Alright. Where is it? Stream. Override. There we go. Oh boy. I don't know if it was a good idea to not do the expansion now, like the Watcher's Keep. But if I think about it, wasn't meant to be in the main game, right? It was in the expansion, like the Throne of Baal, so I guess it's better if I do it in the expansion. All right, let's finish this tomorrow then.